Alright, hey YouTube, it's me, Ashley, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I made a video. Well, not really that long. It's probably been like a week, but I've been super unmotivated. I literally still have my hair in a twist out, but I haven't untwisted because I just don't have the motivation. Like, as you guys know, I'm still in school. That's a struggle. My youngest one is going to be 2 next week. I am supposed to go back to work. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because my stress level, my anxiety, everything is just so heightened. I'm actually considering just moving forward and not going back to work, which is a big thing that I'm like weighing out right now. I'm not 100% sure, but it's looking like leaning more one way than the other, but I'm not going to talk about that until my final decision is made. But that has caused me to come to you guys with the topic of today, which is how stress plays such a major role on our lives. So before I get into that, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my weight. I did make a video when I went to the park with the boys the other day, so I'll add that video in. I'm at the park right here with the boys. Hi. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys where I am with my weight and stuff, since it's all light out here. Let me block the sun. There we go. Officially, stomach does not stick out further than my boobs.
Are you really on your YouTube channel?
I'm recording for my YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I am. I'm going to record the rest of this video later after we spend our time here at the park. Say bye. Hey children.
Bye.
Okay. So that's kind of where I am. That was a few days ago. I feel like every day I notice a difference, and like even right now, let me see. You can't really see, but like my arms are still pretty jiggly, but my stomach is not sticking out further than my boobs, which is like new for me. And I know I have a long way to go. I'm really only like 3 weeks post-op today. As far as where I am with like my surgery update and everything, I'm still not progressing as far as what I can intake. I'm still pretty much on a very strict liquid diet. I've attempted to, in my last video I probably talked about being able to have like oatmeal, applesauce, yogurt, but even now I'm not able to do that. I'm back to vomiting. My larger incision is extremely sore and they're pretty much healed, so I'll share what my incisions look like at the end of the video, but I really just wanted to get into what I wanted to talk about today, which is the role of stress in our lives. So, life is a stressful thing. First and foremost, there's stress in almost every situation, and I feel like that there is kind of like a good stress and a bad stress. Good stress meaning like something can really bear down on you, but that stress is going to motivate you and it's going to push you to get towards your goal. And then there's the bad stress, the stress that can cause depression and anxiety and have you not wanting to get out of the bed and not wanting to move forward and not wanting to do any things with your life. And with this hectic world that we live in, it's so easy to fall victim to stress. And I am a prime example of that. Like I said, I have been pushing, I've been very unmotivated. I've been having a hard time pushing through my deadlines for school. I'm like last minute getting things done. And I pretty much don't even want to get out of the bed sometimes. And having stress on top of anxiety, on top of depression, on top of just having a surgery is like... it is like a lot to put on someone. But I have always been the person to try to find a silver lining in everything. So this stress may be considered a negative stress because it is causing like a depression on me. Like I said, I don't even know if I want to go back to work. I am at this place in my life where I just turned 29, and that's still young to some people, but for me, I have so many things I want to accomplish, and I feel like sometimes a job or relationship or something that brings stress to your life can halt you from accomplishing those things. Because every time you put energy into something that's negative or not for your end game, you're taking away from the thing that you really want to do, the things that are going to make you happy. So it's like when you go to work or you go to a job that you don't like, then you're using up 8 hours of your day that you could focus on doing something that you really want to do, something that can make you happy, and you're doing just what you need to do to get by, but you're losing your joy and you can't get your time back. So stress management is so important. It's really important to sit down and prioritize where things are in your life, where you want things to be, and how you're going to combat stress. Because unfortunately, it's not something that we can truly escape. You know, we can't live in a bubble and never go out and never pick up the phone. I mean, we could do that, but what is that? You know, why waste your life that you've been given? You gotta get some joy out of it. So for me, like now, when I'm sitting down thinking about what I want to do with my life and my future, I think about everything that I need to do to get to that point. So I need to get my degree. I need to be better organized. I need to have more plan things out a little more, not be so last minute. And then I list out everything that I am doing that does not help me get to my goal at all. And sometimes that can be a job that you're just at to pay your bills, or that can be a relationship that you're just in so you're not alone. And then you have to eliminate those things. So it can be an extremely slow process, but as long as it's happening, then it's progress. So if you realize that you spend an hour and a half of every day scrolling down YouTube or scrolling on social media, you could be using that hour and a half to push forward through your goal. You know, go out, hand out business cards, go out, pitch your ideas to people. Make 100 videos that you may not ever post, but you're still building your content. Because there's going to be a time, like for me, where if I really want to take YouTube and make it a career, there's going to be a time where I'm not going to be able to make a video. I'm going to be too busy, but I'll have a catalog of content that I can just post as I go. I probably have somewhere 50 to 60 videos going through multiple phases. There's a few videos where you can see me get through anxiety attacks. There's videos of just me talking about my depression and where my depression is. And it's not something that I like to talk about too much, because I feel like if you give way too much energy to depression, then you're giving the power to the depression and not to yourself. And that's where the power needs to be. So I make a whole lot of videos, and then I may not ever post them, but I'll have them and I don't delete them. And you never know, I might post them one day. But all in all, that's really the main thing I really wanted to touch base on today, and that is the importance of stress management. So I think that everyone should take a second to do what I stated. Write down the things that you want to do, what you got to do to accomplish those goals, and what you're doing that's not helping you accomplish those goals. Don't waste any time, because we're not going to be given more time at the end of this life. Every day, every second, every moment is one less that we have. So why not just take advantage of every single minute? Use it all to the best of your ability. Flood your life with all of this creative energy and positiveness, and just don't allow stress to win, because we can escape it, but it doesn't have to win. And that's pretty much all I had to say about that. This one curl is like driving me nuts. But back to what I was talking about earlier. My scars are pretty much healed, and I'll show you guys what my scars look like in a second, just talking about them a little more. My larger incision, which is the incision that my stomach was pulled out of, is so tender. I'm unable to bend. My doctor thinks there may be a little inflammation there, so they want me to take ibuprofen. And something about me is I'm extremely stubborn when it comes to like taking unnecessary pills, or to me unnecessary. I hate to just take a bunch of medicine. It's not something I want to do. I already have to wake up every day. I have to take 2 multivitamins. I take iron. I take my Lexapro, which is my depression medication. And then I take vitamin D and vitamin B12. then you want me to like add ibuprofen in there. I just don't really see myself doing it. And I'm back to taking my calcium citrate. And if anyone's ever taken calcium citrate, it's this huge freaking horse pill that I have to take 2 of at lunch and 2 of at dinner. And for me, dinner is just the protein drinks. I would like to kind of go through what a day is like for a post-bariatric surgery patient. Just showing what it's like getting up, making sure that I'm getting my protein in a day. I have to make sure I get 70 grams of protein a day so that my hair doesn't fall out and I'm not protein deficient. And for me, a lifestyle change that I'm thinking about doing for myself, not forcing it on my kids, is to just eliminate meat from my diet and be able to get my protein from other sources. So it's so important for me to have protein, especially with my stomach being so small. I have to pack my little stomach, this little sleeve, with vitamins and protein and everything that I need, because once I get it all in, I'm like full. I can have an 8-ounce glass of water and I'm like, oh, like I'm so full. But that's it. That's pretty much it. Now I'm just kind of like rambling. So I like move myself around to try to, I'm always like in a different spot in my videos. I'm just trying to find like a good place to make my videos. And I think this might be a pretty good place to do it. But here are my scars. So sometimes I really hate showing my belly. I'm not going to lie. So that's one. And you can't even really tell that it was a scar. There's this one, and this one. And these are the smallest. There's that one. And then there's the big one. So this is the one that's a little tender. It's not like, you know, doing what I would like for it to do, but I don't have any control over that. I'm just happy that there's no like really big complications. It's mostly small things that can be fixed and things that I'll be able to get through. I think that's it. I think this would probably be like a good place to kind of show my body, because the video that I posted, this is probably going to be like sideways, but the video that I posted, I had on like a kind of flowy dress. But that's it. So thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and watching my videos, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I said like, so like it right now, wherever that is. And then comment anything you want to see, anything you know, any words of encouragement or any advice or any questions that you might have about the surgery. Subscribe. So hit the subscribe button, and more importantly, share. I feel like my message can, you know, it could help somebody you might know, so it doesn't hurt to share my message for me, and I appreciate that. So until next time.